All right, all right, all right. A lot of action here today. Go ahead and check the Action Network, see where all the money's going today. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. All right. What's going on, James? What's good? What's good? Let's go to the NBA really quick, see what's popping in the NBA, see if there's some injury news we need to know. Yes, sir. It's money time, money time. Hopefully, you guys did good on Sunday. Had a pretty okay weekend, but a pretty decent week as well. There we go. Pretty decent week. Couple bad days, but we came out on top in the end. That's all that matters. See some lineup news here. Got quite a few. We got 4 NBA games at 7:00 coming up here soon. We got Atlanta and Detroit, the Lakers and the Magic, the Thunder and the Sixers, and then the Spurs and the Wizards. 2 confirmed lineups so far with the Thunder, Theo Maledon. It's not even worth saying the starting lineup. We know the OKC's Thunder's lineup, not really important. Washington has their confirmed lineup. It's Russell Westbrook, Raul Neto, Bradley Beal, Rui Hachimura, and Alex Len. So as long as Westbrook and Bradley Beal are playing, love the Wizards here. The Canucks tonight, based on goalies, look like a great deal. Nice. I think the Canucks, they got a lot to play for here. They missed a bunch of games with that month they were out. And Canucks have been playing well since their return. So I like Vancouver here. Yeah, those are the only confirmed lineups as of right now for the NBA. Let me see some other fantasy news here. I'm sure all this info will pile in right around like 6:45, 6:50. Embiid is questionable. Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Danny Green are all game time decisions. Luckily, that game's at 7, so we will be able to know the statuses on those Philly players. Tyler Harrow is out Monday for the Heat. Anthony Davis won't have a minutes limit against the Magic. I still feel like Anthony Davis will probably play around 25, 30 minutes, even though he doesn't have a limit. I do see Ben Simmons will play Monday. He's actually not questionable. So they're getting Ben Simmons. Westbrook's good to go. Terrence Ross out for the Magic. Lonnie Walker expected to play for the Spurs. Tobias Harris does look like he is playing. We got Luka playing for the late night for the Mavs, which is good. And that's pretty much it for the NBA news right now. Let's see where all the money movement and line movement is going on in the NBA right now. Let's see. 67% of the bets are on the Clippers over the Pelicans tonight. 53% of the money is on the Clippers tonight. 55% of the bets are on the Mavs today. But 56% of the money's on on the Kings plus 5.5 here. Kings beat the Mavs outright last time they played. So I understand why all the money's on the Kings here. 71% of the bets are on the Hawks over the Pistons today. 75% of the bets are on the Lakers over the Magic, which, makes total sense. 59% of the bets are on the Wizards plus 2.5. I think Wizards plus 2.5 is a steal. I think they should be favorites. I think it's kind of crazy to make Spurs the favorites here, as well as the Wizards have been playing. Wizards plus 2.5 could be my play for the night in the Discord. I just love that play. I didn't realize till now that they were still underdogs, which is insane. You didn't throw the Lakers on a three-teamer. I mean, the Lakers should, and Anthony Davis isn't on a isn't on a minute restriction. Drummond's been playing well. Pope's been playing well. They should beat the crap out of the Magic, but we'll see, man. Magic just always hang around. 70% of the bets are on the Sixers minus 14. That's just a huge number. We know how bad the Thunder are here, but 14 points. I've seen it time and time again, almost every week. A team that's double-digit favorites with a bad team like the Thunder or the Timberwolves, they keep it close, man, and either win outright or keep it super close. I like the Sixers, but I just don't trust them at 14. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. We had the Cavs and Raptors. 56% of the bets are on the Raptors minus 11.5 here. This is another matchup. I love the Cavs plus 12 here. I think that's a steal. Raptors have no business being that many point favorites. They just been having an awful season. I wouldn't be surprised. Raptors can definitely beat the Cavs by 12 points, but the way they've looked this year, I don't think they could really beat many teams by more than 12. So I'll lay the 12 on the Cavs, and maybe they surprise us and keep it close. I think they could easily beat the Raptors, honestly. Raptors are, even with their full starters, they haven't looked that good. 64% of the bets are on the Heat today at -6. I'd probably lean the Heat as well. Bulls have looked pretty bad here. 58% of the bets are on the Jazz -9.5. We saw what happened the last time the Jazz and the Timberwolves played. Timberwolves, same spread. It was like a 10, 11-point spread. Timberwolves beat them outright. They were dominated the whole game. I like the Timberwolves in this matchup. I think they've been playing really well, especially covering the spread. I like the Timberwolves here plus 10 or whatever line you guys can get them at. 64% of the bets are on the Clippers today, -1.5. Like the Clippers here. I do like the Clippers. They're on a nice little win streak, playing really well in their last 10. Pelicans, talented roster, but it doesn't result into much wins at all. Definitely taking the Clippers here. It's hard to trust the Pelicans. Grizzlies and Nuggets here. We have 51% of the bets are on the Nuggets -4. I tend to lean with the Grizzlies here, +4. Grizzlies have been playing really well. And 4 points. I think it's going to be a close game here. I'll take the +4, 4.5 for the Grizzlies, which should be a close matchup. So that's the NBA right here. Let's get over to some NHL. I do believe the Calgary game starts at 6:30. Yeah, Calgary and the Canadians are at 6:30, so that game's coming up very shortly. 65% of the bets are on Calgary today. Money line. I like Calgary as well. But I like the Canadians on the puck line. I think that's a good play as well. 67% of the bets are on the Canucks today. I like the Canucks here over Ottawa. And you can get the Canucks at -122. Seems like a pretty dope, pretty easy money line right there. D-Night, $156 from one of your parlays. Thanks, man. Oh, dude, appreciate it, dude. Glad it hit. I know I throw a lot of losers out there, but glad some can hit for you guys. 83% of the bets are on the Avalanche today. Money line -155. I like Colorado too, but remember St. Louis beat them last time, so I do like St. Louis on the puck line. I think St. Louis could beat them again, but I do like Colorado here. It's a tough NHL card. A lot of close matchups. No really big favorites on this slate today. We have the Hurricanes. 79% of the money's on the Hurricanes today. I do like the Hurricanes here. 78% of the bets are on the Panthers today over the Predators. I do like Florida here, but I think this is a bigger game for Nashville. Love Nashville on the puck line. I think Nashville could easily win this game outright. We'll see if they show up today. We have the Oilers and the Jets. 60 or 57% of the bets are on the Oilers today at -110. Winnipeg hasn't been playing very well, and I'll take the Oilers here. We have the Ducks and the Kings. 71% of the bets are on the Kings today. I love Anaheim today. I really do. Anaheim is my play today. I have them +1.5. Got them on the puck line today. I just think, Anaheim and the Kings, two not so great teams. And to lay -150 on the Kings here, I don't think it makes any sense. I love the value of the Ducks +136 with the upset. Love them even better on the puck line too. I think it's gonna be a close game, but Ducks could easily win that game. And then the last one is the Coyotes and the Sharks. The Coyotes, 75% of the bets today are on the Coyotes. So I do agree there, but another close game where you could take the Sharks on the puck line and probably profit. And go for the Sharks is 0-3. That's definitely looking good for the Coyotes. The Coyotes haven't been playing very well. Both teams have not played well. So not a game I'm excited to bet on. Probably, and I'm not betting on it. But if you are betting on it, probably lean with the Coyotes. Let's go to some MLB. Give you guys my one play I like. MLB's been so hard to predict this season. I put very little amount. I put a few bucks in the MLB. That's pretty much how I do it. Today I gave out on the Discord. I gave out my one MLB play. It was the Cubs +1.5. Atlanta struggling in the last two games. Have not been able to even hit the ball in the last two games. We'll see if they can. I'll just take the Cubs +1.5 until Atlanta can prove they can start hitting the ball more and scoring. Cubs +1.5 seems like a pretty safe play. 62% of the bets are on the Yankees today over the Orioles. Do like the Yankees, but I think there's way better value in the Orioles. You could bet all the underdogs in the MLB and be profitable every single day, honestly. So many underdogs are winning every day. So many run lines are cashing for the underdogs. It's hard to trust the favorites, man. The favorites just don't come to play. They do not come to play when your money's on the line. So I love the underdogs. I do have my underdog 4-teamer positive odds. I gave it out in the Discord. If I remember, I got the Orioles +4.5. We got the Rangers +4.5, Reds +4.5, and then I locked in another one +4.5, and I can't remember. And the Cubs +4.5. That's what it was. Got those 4 teams +4.5, and I got me at +159 odds. Super safe parlay. Love doing those. Been pretty profitable with those. 59% of the bets are on the Braves today at -198. I just think that's a high price tag for the Braves, -198 on a team that's been struggling to score. I'll take, +188 with the Cubs is really great value. Got them on the run line. 62% of the bets are on the Athletics today over the Tampa Bay Rays. I like Oakland, man. Oakland's been playing just awesome baseball. Super fun to watch. And I do like them. I think they can get a nice win here over Tampa. 73% of the bets are on the Brewers today over the Marlins. I like the Brewers here. I think it's going to be a low scoring affair on that one. 58% of the bets are on the Cardinals today over the Phillies as underdogs. I like the Cardinals. Such a close matchup. When the spreads are that close, man, take the underdog always. Just do it. It's just the underdogs are gonna hit more. You're gonna make more. Get them on the run line too, and the +1.5. It's just the smartest thing to do. 65% of the bets are on the Angels today over the Rangers. I don't know if I really trust the Angels. I think Rangers are due for a win here. I like the Rangers with the upset. Love them on the run line. We'll see what happens, man. MLB is so hard to predict. Astros and Mariners, 62% of the bets are on the Mariners today with the upset. So I do like like the plus 165 juice. You definitely get your value and money worth in the MLB, that's for sure. So many upsets every single day with so many games. Rockies and Giants, 61% of the bets are on the Giants today at minus 165. I do like the Giants here. I don't really like Colorado in this matchup. 74% of the bets are on the Dodgers today over the Reds. I like the Reds on the run line, man. Dodgers, we know how good the Dodgers are, man, but in that Padres series, they didn't play too well, losing two of those three. Um, so I like the Reds here. I like the Reds. I have them on the run line. I think it's a close one. Um, 65% of the bets are on the Twins today at minus 120 favorites. Twins have been playing good, man. And I like the Indians here, plus 116. Plus 116. Yeah, until the Twins can really get their act together, it's hard to really trust the Twins here. And the earlier game we had the no, never mind. Can't see the score for that game, but so yeah, that was all the public betting for those. See any more lineup news? A lot of action tonight here. No new lineup news to report here. See some line movement on Bovada here. See what these NBA lines are looking like. Maybe I'll give you guys a little parlay here. Yeah, the Wizards are still plus 2.5, man. I think that's my play for the day. Love the Wizards plus 2.5. That's a great play. Yeah, I'm making that my play tonight for the NBA. I like the Wizards, man. They've been balling. It's hard to really fade them. All right. All right, like the Wizards plus 2.5. Man, I don't even know. Last time I put Jazz in the money line, they lost to the Timberwolves. I don't even know if I can trust the Jazz tonight. Add the Lakers. Lakers aren't losing. Not a chance. Well, actually, I'll get the Wizards on an alternative run line right here, or alternative line. Yeah, we can get the Wizards plus 10.5. Get the alternative lines, man. Parlay them up. Gonna get some good safe money with that. Man, not a lot of games I like here that seem like locks. No, nothing that's a lock here. Unless you want the Lakers on the money line, but I don't trust the Lakers minus 11. Not a chance. Yeah. Let's see. I'll give you guys a cross sport parlay here. Why not? If you guys can get the alternative run lines and puck lines, man, that is the way to go. The way to go. I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'll build you guys a little safety parlay. Just in case some of your bets go sour. The safety parlay could save your night, which is the best feeling. We're gonna get the Wizards plus 10.5 here. Lakers money line. Colorado Avalanche plus 1.5. For some reason, if they lose, you have a chance for them to only have to lose by one. These are fun. I honestly prefer just betting on these alternative parlays. They're just like so easy to hit every single day. Get around 4 or 5 teams in there, plus 1.5, plus 4.5 for MLB. Add about 7 points for NBA, man. It's just easy money, to be honest. The only way you're losing these, Colorado's already the favorite. If they lose by 2, then they just horrible freaking night for them if they lose by 2 when they're already favorites. So a lot of these are pretty solid. Um, Gonna throw in where's Nashville? Gonna throw in Nashville here. No way Nashville's losing by 2.5 goals. Don't see it today. All right, already just a four teamer right here. It's sitting at plus 105, but we'll make it 5 for a little juice here. We'll throw MLB team in here. And let's see, which is the one I want to throw in here. We'll throw in the Cubs. I like the Cubs plus. We'll get the Cubs plus 4.5. I mean, can't beat it, man. Cubs lose by 4.5. I was very, very surprised. Here we go. 5-teamer plus 151 odds. Now, $10 will get you 15. Nothing crazy, but these ones aren't to make you rich. That's the whole point. You're not betting. You're not doing these alternatives to make tons of money. You're using it to build up your bankroll a little bit. And if you're already betting on these teams straight up on the money lines, run lines, whatever, it just makes total sense to have a little backup. Throw a little bit of money. You don't want this to be more than your actual bet, your actual straight bets, or maybe 2-team parlays. But if you have a horrible night, which is going to happen, at least once or twice this week, you're going to have a horrible night. You have a chance to make up some of that money. Maybe even the safety parlay, if that's the only thing that hits, you break even. And trust me, we would all rather break even than to just lose all our money for the night. So I would rather break even every single night than lose. Halliburton over 15.5. I mean, against the Mavs, it's totally possible, man. Mavs don't have any defense, so he could totally, especially with Fox out and he's got that starter role, he could totally get that. But yeah, that's the 5-teamer right here. I'll put it in the chat if you guys want to use it, because I'm going to use it. Yeah, Luka's playing. And that's pretty much all you need to know about the Mavs. As long as Luka's playing, the Mavs always have a chance to win. Doesn't matter who else is playing with them. So we had the Wizards plus 10.5. Trust me, me being a Mavs fan, we only need Luka. It doesn't matter who else is playing. We've been missing Porzingis a lot this season. So, Josh Richardson some games. We only need Luka, nobody else. Him and Dorian, as long as Dorian Finney-Smith, which is always playing, Dorian Finney-Smith is always fire. One of the best defenders in the league that gets no respect. So we got Wizards plus 10.5, Lakers money line, Cubs plus 4.5, Nashville 2.5, and then the Avalanche plus 1.5. That'll give you plus 151 odds for the safety parlay. You need that Jason Terry poster to match the Dirk. Trust me, I love me a good Jason Terry. But I already know I'll definitely have some more stuff coming in. I have a nice Mavs wall art portrait that's going to take up most of the wall, so I can get rid of this poster. So it's going to look pretty nice. So I have that coming soon. So yeah, that's a little 5-teamer I like right there. Carolina money line, Colorado money line, Florida money line. I mean, like it, they could totally hit, man. Totally hit. It's just a very tough card in the NHL. There are no big favorites. Every spread is pretty even. And yeah, there's just no locks in the NHL today. So every team could be upset. You just have no idea what's going to happen. Let's see. Any new info on the NBA? Okay, a couple more lineups just came out. Lakers confirmed lineup. Schroeder, Caldwell Pope, Kuzma, Anthony Davis and Drummond. That's the Lakers starters. Magic came out with their starters: Cole Anthony, Gary Harris, Dwayne Bacon, Chuma Okeke, and Wendell Carter Jr. And then the Sixers lineup just came out. They have Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Koromaz, Tobias Harris, and Embiid. So they got all their guys. Yeah, Philly minus the points is 13.5. Is probably the move now. Got their full squad. They should have no problem beating up on this Thunder team. And the Knicks lineup just came out for 7:30. Elfrid Payton, Reggie Bullock, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Nerlens Noel. That's the starters. And we'll see what happens with the Phoenix lineup. If they rest anybody on a back-to-back, I'm not sure. Yeah, now that the Philly lineup's in, probably want to add Philly, to be honest. Making Philly straight up is going to be a nice play. Let's go. Because the lineup came out, the Sixers game is not even on here to bet on. Man, that's so annoying. I hate. It'll just not be on the betting site for like 10 minutes, like before game time. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. If you want to bet on the Sixers now, you got to act quick. If you're on Bovada, like the game's just, man, these bookies, they know what they're doing. They really know how to freeze up the systems. But yeah, I love the Lakers. Don't know if I like the Lakers with the points. I just don't know. I feel like they probably will beat the Magic pretty good, but we'll see. Love the Wizards +2. Wizards, the line just moved down. If you got the Wizards at +2.5, you got them at a steal. Hawks -4. I'd probably go with the Hawks here. Like Cleveland +11.5. Like the Knicks +2.5. I like the Heat -6. I like the Clippers -2. Love the Timberwolves +10 today. Like the Grizzlies +4. And probably Kings +6.5. But we'll, definitely want the Mavs money line. But Mavs just aren't a cover. We just don't cover. We're on a bad stretch of not really covering much. So can't really trust the Mavs here. Yeah, I want to add the Sixers game to a little parlay do a little Hail Mary parlay. So I know their line's going to be expensive. They're probably going to be like -1,000 against the Thunder. All right. I'll do a quick run through baseball and NHL really quick. All the picks I like here. I like the Orioles +1.5. I like the Cubs +1.5. I like Oakland money line here. I like the Brewers money line. I like the Cardinals +1.5. I like the Rangers +1.5 today. I like the Astros here. Like the Giants. I like the Reds +1.5. That's pretty much it for baseball. Let's go to some hockey. I like Colorado money line. Like Vancouver money line. Vancouver's a pretty cheap money line at -125. I like the Carolina Hurricanes. I like Florida today. Nashville's had a lot of bad success, a lot of bad outings against Florida. But I do like Nashville on the puck line. I think it's going to be a close game. I like Edmonton here. Winnipeg struggling. Anaheim, I think they're my upset pick of the day. We'll see. We'll see how well that turns out. But I like Anaheim. I love them more on the puck line for safety. Arizona, I like Arizona, and but I do like the Sharks to keep it close. So I do like the Sharks on the puck line too. I'm just going to build a crazy Hail Mary parlay to end this. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. Don't see any. Only, I guess, one more injury. Okay. The Atlanta and Detroit starters just came out here for Atlanta. It's Goodwin, Bogdanovich, Whiter, John Collins, and Clint Capella. For Detroit, it's Corey Joseph, Wayne Ellington, Sadiq Bey, Jeremy Grant, and Mason Plumlee. Cleveland has their starting lineup. It's Darius Garland, Isaac Okoro, Chetty Osman, Kevin Love, and Jared Allen. So, yeah, those are the confirmed things that just came out. All right, I'm going to add Colorado plus 1.5 here. Hopefully by now we can bet on the Sixers. Probably not, though. Definitely add the Sixers to your guys' parlays today. I mean, it's not a best value, but there's just no chance that Philly's going to lose today. Take Philly. I bet they'll probably be fine plus the points as well. I like Philly. Let's see, gonna add the Wizards in here. Got them at plus 2.5, which is pretty nice. All right. Gonna add Nashville plus 2.5 here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Gonna be trying doing these Monday through Thursday around 6:10-ish, 6:15 Eastern Standard Time. Just depends. It'll be somewhere in that area, but definitely around that time to give you guys at least a good 30 minutes of 45 minutes of any injury news, some lineup updates, as well as some picks. And build some Hail Marys, build a little parlay or something, build a parlay or two. And that's kind of the whole goal of these. I do think the Cavs can cover. I personally like the Cavs tonight, but would not surprise me if Toronto wins by 25 or 30. Wouldn't surprise me, but it wouldn't surprise me if Cleveland just wins outright because Toronto is just very hard to trust today or this season. So, but I think the Cavs can cover, man. I really do. You got the Flames, Blues plus 1.5, Senators plus 1.5, Hurricanes, Panthers, Coyotes. Nice pairs. Let's hope it cashes, baby. Let's hope it cashes. Love the puck lines. Really good values. Really good values when you parlay them. Obviously, you can't. Puck lines are very hard to bet straight up unless you find a good one. But they're usually around minus 175 to 200 plus, which is kind of crazy. But that's just how the puck lines roll in the NHL. Anaheim plus 2.5. Pretty solid bet to this Hail Mary. Love that. Getting Carolina at plus 1.5 against Dallas is going to be pretty nice value. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. Another day, another dollar. That's how it goes. See if I can add the Sixers in here. The Sixers aren't up yet. That's just going to be insane. They are up. Oh my God. The Sixers are minus 2,000. Holy moly. They just moved to minus 15. Oh my goodness. We're going to get the Sixers minus 7 here on the alternative spread. I think getting them at minus 7 is probably the best value you're going to get at minus 450. Because I don't know if they ever win by 15. That's crazy. They could easily just win by 12 or 13 and still have a dominant game. I'll take Sixers minus 7 here. Braves run line. Man, I hate the Braves today. I like the Cubs. I like the Cubs plus 1.5 today. Braves haven't been able to score the last 2 games. Been very bad. Hard to really put my money on the Braves. Can't do it. Can't do it. That's why I'll gladly take the Cubs on the run line. Gladly. But yeah, Philly minus 7 seems like a lock, honestly. Yeah, we'll see. But I mean, Braves just been playing bad. I mean, we'll see. Baseball is just so unpredictable. Who knows? I still like the Cubs today. Um, see, we're gonna add. Let's add the Laker on an alternative here. I'm gonna lock this. Throwing my dollar Hail Mary out. Um, we're gonna get the Lakers -3. Already at 6 picks, looking pretty good for a Hail Mary. Let's see. Spurs, I think, are the last 7 o'clock game that hasn't released their lineup on RotoWire yet. I still expect Spurs lineup to be Murray, White, DeRozan, Johnson, and Podol. I don't think they have really any injuries to report, so that should be their lineup. But man, I love the Wizards +2. It's kind of crazy. Canucks seem like locked today, bro. Yeah, no, Vancouver's been playing really good, man. I wouldn't say it's a lock. It's a very small spread for them to be a lock, but they've been playing well, and yeah, I like the Canucks. They've been playing good since they've returned. Pulled off some good upsets. We're gonna get the Wizards plus some more points here for the crazy Hail Mary. Get the Wizards +10 here. There we go. Looking pretty nice. Let's hope I can lock this in. Gonna get the Timberwolves +17, +18 here. Yeah, Timberwolves +18. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Gonna get the Cavs a bunch of points. Yeah, we'll get the Cavs probably to +19.5, +20. Yeah, Cavs +19.5. We're sitting at 9 picks here. I'm gonna go ahead and add a baseball one in here. We're gonna get still like the Cubs today. Screw it. We'll see what happens. Gonna get the Cubs +4.5, 3.5. Cubs +4.5. Boom. This little Hail Mary is looking pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to type this in time, but we got the Avalanche +1.5, Hurricanes +1.5, Nashville +2.5, Anaheim +2.5, the Cubs +4.5, Cavs +19.5, Philly -7, Timberwolves +18, Lakers -3, and the Wizards +10. Pretty solid. I'm gonna see if I can get it up to 12. I'm due for a good Hail Mary to start off the week. That'd be very nice. Very nice to do. We're going to go with the Reds +4.5 here. And here we go. Reds +4.5. If we can add one more in here for the parlay, get it to 12. And if you guys have any last minute questions, I'm going to end the stream here in a few minutes. Just want to make sure, cover all the NBA stuff. Make sure you guys get your lineups in order before betting on the 7 o'clock games for sure. Don't want to mess those up here. Let's get Oakland on some plus action here. Ooh, no, never mind. Oakland's too expensive. Too expensive. We'll get the Rangers on the +4.5. That's going to do it for the Hail Mary. Rangers +4.5. Boom. Sitting at +1,000 odds. What are the NBA picks? All right. Put that one in. Boom. $1. There we go. Lock that Hail Mary in. NBA. I guess I'll do a quick recap before I get off. Like the Lakers money line. Yeah, just rewind it, Rio. Love Lakers. Love this. I guess Sixers -15. Let's roll it. Wizards +2. Love that play. Like the Hawks. Like the Cavs plus 11.5. Like the Knicks plus 2.5. I like the Heat -6. I like the Clippers -2. I like the Timberwolves plus 10. The Grizzlies plus 4. And I like the Mavs money line. Yo, Snookslayer, Kentucky Derby thoughts. Man, I haven't thought about that, but I do want to maybe make a video on the Kentucky Derby. Maybe give some crazy picks or something. I've never really done the Kentucky Derby, but definitely open to trying new sports and whatnot. And definitely expanding the horizons. See any last second injury info, last second questions, and then that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out with the streams. For the stream, be streaming Monday through Thursday, as far as I know, for the most part. Usually around 6 to 6:15 Eastern Standard Time to 7. Going to go for about 30, 45 minutes. Make sure I cover all the early 7 o'clock games. Build a parlay or two, and make sure you guys can get all my picks in, and pretty much help you guys get in order as well. All right. I'm sure there's some more NBA news here. Raptors have their normal lineup. Rondo's available to play tonight for Cleveland. Or not for Cleveland, for the Clippers. Ooh, Steven Adams out for the Pelicans tonight. Rudy Gay is going to play for the Spurs. So yeah, that's pretty much the latest updates on any kind of NBA action here. And yeah, if you guys aren't, I'm not going to promote it as much towards the end of the month to join the Patreon, because the billing cycle starts the first of every month. So if you guys were if you're not already in the Discord and on the Patreon, if you were to sign up now, you'd get charged now and on the first, which would be in a few days. And that's just how Patreon works. So towards the end of the month, I'm not going to promote it for the last, at least last week, just because it's not going to be worth it for your guys' value. But if you guys don't mind paying $5 and then $5 few days later, once you get in the cycle, you're good. And then you only have to pay it a month. So I'll start promoting it way more on the first of next month, for the first half of the month, first 3 quarters of the month. But yeah, I wouldn't want to screw you guys over like that for anyone that joins in super late without them not knowing, because that would be kind of annoying. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. And appreciate you guys hanging out. And good luck with your guys' picks and parlays tonight, man. Love seeing all your guys' picks and all your parlays. Love seeing your tickets too on your winners. And I love seeing your losses too, because we all lose. We can't just show winners. We got to show, our crazy parlays that only lost by 1, or, that's just how it goes. So good luck tonight, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Good luck.